Late night in the lab. It's St. Patty's Day. So I don't know how many of you are with me. I'm going to do a low carb St. Patrick's Day dinner. And I'm going to start by go ahead and get my corned beef brisket in the pressure cooker, in our quick cooker, the Pampered Chef quick cooker. This is our version of the pressure cooker. Awesome, awesome. I'm going to put, let me get some gloves. Just because we're dealing with the raw meat. Get some gloves out. And what we're going to make, we're going to make a corned beef in the pressure cooker. I got some kale greens, and as I was going through them, a couple of them turned a little yellow. So I had to pick some of those out. That one probably can come out too. I haven't been going to the grocery store yet, so somebody else is still doing my shopping. They didn't quite get that one right. It's not a whole lot of kale, but it'll be enough for me. We'll have to get tomorrow. All right, so with the corned beef, it's not a whole lot of seasoning that you have to do because that's the nature of it being corned. It's already been soaking in like a brine that's got seasoning in it. I didn't cut that open good enough. You're gonna slide all the way out. All right. There is a little seasoning packet that comes in the bag. You want to make sure you open that up and pour out all the little peppercorns and things that are in there, because that's going to be your part of your seasoning. The flavor of the corned beef is in that little flavor packet. And there is enough liquid to create the pressure that came out of that package. You don't need to put a bunch of extra liquid in there, or the corned beef is going to be swimming when you get done. And I put my fat side up because usually when you cook things, you want the fat to kind of go down. We're going to close up this pressure cooker, the quick cooker. Turn the dial to the beef and pork setting and press start. It's going to cook for 35 minutes, and that should have our beef done in that pressure cooker. So the next thing I'm going to make, instead of potatoes, we're going to have some cauliflower. So this is some ready to serve stuff. I am going to, this is a new contraption I just started using from Pampered Chef. It's one of the micro cookers. And it's nice. It has a nice, I know people that use these and they have not cooked rice on the stove since they owned one of these little micro cookers. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to steam my cauliflower. And it's just me and my roommate here. Sometimes he'll get up late, but I'm usually a late night person. But I'm gonna, it's about a pound of cauliflower in there. And I'm gonna put some water in the bottom to steam it. Let's see how much water. Oh, about a half a cup of water. I just put it in the bottom. We're just trying to create steam. And I'm gonna go ahead and put a little bit of salt and pepper in there. That's it. Salt and pepper and water to steam. So you put this lid on. Uh-oh. and then you turn it and it locks in place. So it has a nice little locking system. But there's holes in the top to release some of the steam, but it'll create some pressure in there and steam. We're gonna put this in the microwave for like 4 minutes. Four minutes in the microwave. Now, we're gonna work on this kale. So I am using our stainless steel wok. Woohoo! Put that right there. Let me see if I got anything else I can put in this kale. Yeah, I don't have anything. So I had to order tonight, but there was a big surge in orders, so half the stuff came tonight, the other is coming tomorrow. What I am going to use is this is my first time using this, garlic infused canola oil. Usually I saute with grapeseed, but this is a Pampered Chef product that actually one of my classmates and one of my customers, Catherine, she orders this all the time, and I was like, is that good? And she said, yeah, it's delicious. So she orders it several bottles at a time. I said, it must be something to it. And she's not the only one. There's a couple other people that love this product. So I said I had to try it. So I put it smells delicious. It smells so good. So I'm going to use that garlic infused canola oil. I just thought about something. We have a new seasoning called salt and vinegar. I'm going to use this. I'm going to try that out with the kale. So I'm just going to cut this into this pan with my shears. Oh, that's too fast. So I'm going to heat down a little bit. Whew. I'm doing stems and all, because these stems are very small, so they may end up being kind of tender. We'll see. Because I know one time I took the time to pull out all the stems from some turnip greens. Those stems were so tender, I might as well left them things in there. And I eat the broccoli stems too. A lot of people throw those away. They just cut the florets off the top and throw the stem away. The stem tastes just like broccoli. The stalks, I cut those up and I eat those too. You're throwing away all your money. So I'm just going to cut the stem smaller, but I'm going to put them on in there. We'll see. If it don't turn out right, I'll be picking out stems. But we might be just fine. I do have some onion though. I guess I could put an onion in here. I was going to use my onion and saute that up with the cauliflower to make it like fried onions and potatoes. So maybe I'll just use some onion powder in the kale to get a little onion flavor up in here, up in the mix. I'll take that little piece out. All right, the cauliflower sound like it's all nice and steamed. I made this morning, I posted a picture of, oh, I didn't post it on my regular page. I have to post it later. I made some potatoes, because I didn't have my order in yet, with sauteed onions and the chorizo sausage. Papas con chorizo. Honey, that was so good. And made some scrambled eggs. It was a good brunch today. And it only took 4 minutes to steam those potatoes. And then I put them in some oil and sauteed them with the onion. It was delicious. So I figured 4 minutes would be enough for the cauliflower too. All right. We'll get these little bits and pieces up. Baby, baby. Woo. Now, that one is not as soft as the potatoes were. So, I think I'm just gonna put the lid back on. Because they'll cook more when I get them in the pan anyway. So, I'm just leave that lid on and let them sit to the side. That should be good enough. But at least it got it going. And then we'll finish the rest of the cooking in the pan. So these have become my favorite tongs now. Some of my favorite tongs. They're called the pasta tongs. So they have those little tines or teeth or whatever on the side to help grab everything. But I really enjoy them. Cooking with them. And they are new to this season. They just came out this spring. So far I haven't put anything in here except for that garlic canola oil, and it smells divine. And we're just sauteing the kale. I'm gonna add that salt and vinegar last, but what I am gonna put in here now is some black pepper, because we need some black pepper in here. I like black pepper. And we said we're gonna put some onion powder, if I have some. And I think I might have run out. Oh, excuse me. Oh. Hey, hey. Come on through here. All right, so the pressure cooker is now up to pressure. And so there's a little red button that pops up that lets you know that the pressure is on. And so now the cook time is going to start to walk down. So I'm putting some onion powder in here until I feel like stopping. Because it's not going to hurt anything. Oh, it smells so good. Let's get just a little bit of water. And our wok comes with a beautiful glass lid. I'm gonna put just a little water in here and cover this up and let it do what it do. Yes. All right, so we got 30 minutes. We got this going. And now I got some talk time. We can talk for just a second because there's a couple things I want you to know. Because I'm doing this on my personal page. One, I have been enjoying my Pampered Chef business. I don't know if you all know it, but even on days when I don't feel so hot, today was one of them. My appearance probably shows it. But I still had to get on because I still got to eat. And I still want to make sure that I'm showing some things on a regular basis for my customers and people that have become fans of watching me cook. I enjoy cooking for family and friends. And what I enjoy even more is that I get to make a little bit of money while I'm doing it. This is a great company, they have so many opportunities for you to get some wonderful, high quality items. Uh-oh. Y'all, I lost my daggone fire. I don't know what that was all about. Got my fire back. And cut it down. I don't want it going too strong. But so like I was saying, wonderful opportunities. My kitchen is almost completely pampered now, and I started a little over a year ago, and I'm almost to the point where, you know, I don't have to put things away. Anything I pull out is going to be Pampered Chef, and I love it. It makes my cooking easier. It makes my cleanup easier. A lot of solutions for common cooking techniques to make them easier. And it's been helping to fill in the gaps. So right now we have an awesome deal going. I would love for you to join the team with me. Because it's always nice to work with people that you know and enjoy being around. I earned a trip this year. I don't know if I'm going to be going. I have to see how I feel, how comfortable I feel with the COVID situation. But I earned a trip in my first year. That was awesome. You can earn vacations if that's what motivates you. You can earn money. We've had people to put down payments on houses. It all depends on how much you're going to put into it. Everybody does not make the same amount. It depends on how much you're going to work your business. Some people just do it as a hobby. Do just enough to do some little small things for their family, or to a special financial project, or just to get more Pampered Chef in their kitchen. And it has just been fun. And even if you don't want to do it as a business, host a party with me. I'm always looking for a host. Every month I have to have new hosts that will introduce me to new customers. That's the lifeline of these types of businesses, is getting someone to introduce you to somebody. So I have to talk about that from time to time, or I won't have a business. Whew. Y'all, these smell so good. Okay, so I don't want them to be like overcooked, but I think the stems still need some time. Let's do a little quality check. Yeah, that's too much crunch. I might shouldn't have put them stems in there. We might be pulling them out. We'll see. Let's see if we can get them to soften up and put a little bit more water. That was some of the water that was in that cauliflower. See if we can get them to soften up a little bit. If not, I will be eating around them. Hey, pampered, not perfect. We tried. But like I was saying, reach out, or, you know, just respond, because I'll send you something every now and then to ask if you would like to host. The special for April is coming up soon. It is amazing. March is amazing. We got specials for both months. I'm not even going to mention what they are, because I may show this video later. Just send me a little message and I will share with you everything that's going on for the new month as far as the rewards for the host. And but you know, hosting, purchasing, or joining my team, all three are ways that you can help to support this small Black business, and I appreciate you. I appreciate you all. So we're gonna keep on cooking. We got 28 minutes on the corned beef. This needs to simmer a little longer to see if we can't get these stems kind of tender. So I think I'm gonna put this on the stove behind me, because you don't have to watch this pot simmer, and we're gonna work on this cauliflower. All right, I got that over there on that back eye. We'll turn the heat up a little bit on this one. And we're gonna put the cauliflower in. Oh, they soft. After they sat there, they softened up pretty good. And as you see, I'm cutting into this pan. I know you're like, oh my God. Yep, but this one is a hybrid. It is a non-stick that you can use some metal in. I think I want to pour this water off because I don't need it. I don't need it to get any softer. I'm going to put some oil in here. Yeah. Let's put some oil. I don't want everything to taste the same, so I'm going to put the grapeseed in this one. Coat the bottom of the pan with some grapeseed oil. And we're going to cut up an onion. Just a yellow onion. I need a cutting mat. It looks like everything is in the dishwasher. I got all my cutting mats in the dishwasher. But I have to do this one and make sure I don't tear my counter up. I tell you, I'm about sick of bags of onions. They just are not like they used to be. Every time I buy a bag of onion, I swear the onions are going bad before I can get to use them. It's like I can't buy a bag of onions anymore. You got to get the big ones that you pay by the pound instead of the value where you get the bag. It's not a value if they're going bad before you can use them. Don't worry, it's going to be all right, y'all. I just need a little chop on here. Now, if I had my cutting mat, I wouldn't have to be picking all this stuff off the counter. I just slide it right on in there, right nice. I love my cutting mats, but they're dirty. So we're going to make it work. This is the workaround. So we got the onions in there, and we're gonna put the cauliflower. And so this would be like if these were potatoes. It's kind of like frying onions and potatoes together, right? But this right here is gonna lower your carbs significantly because it's not the starchy potato. It is the glorious cauliflower. So, let's see. I'm going to put some dried parsley in here because that's what I got. I think that's about a tablespoon. I had to check on that kale back there. It's simmering low. Okay, so what we're doing, we're going for getting a little browning and caramelizing with the onions and the cauliflower. I need to taste a little piece of cauliflower. Make sure we got enough salt and pepper going on in here, because we put salt and pepper on the cauliflower before it went in the microwave. So I just want to double check. Just want to double check. It could use a little bit more, y'all. Yeah. So, this is pink Himalayan sea salt and black pepper. And I put both of the peppercorns, I mixed them in here so that you get salt and pepper all at one time. This could use some garlic powder. I had it out this morning. That's what I put on my potatoes. So tomorrow, or you know, the day after you have your corned beef, you could take the beef bits and pieces of the corned beef and chop them up real fine and do the same thing. Saute onions and cauliflower and those chopped bits of the corned beef and make a corned beef hash, a low carb corned beef hash, and it is delicious. Delicious, I tell you. But we still got 20 minutes, so I might as well show off my wine opener. Let me go find a bottle of wine to open. This is new for me. So we got this Pampered Chef wine opener, and it sits on a little stand like this. And the stand is the foil cutter. You just squeeze and cut off that foil. And you put this on here. Oh, wait a minute. I went the wrong way. Oh, wrong way. You press and go down. It pulls the cork up and out. And then you press to release it. So beautiful. And then it sits right there. Yay! This is a wine. It's an inexpensive one. It's called Big Sipper. And it's a sweet red. But it's not, if you're a sweet wine drinker, it is not sweet like Moscato. You're going to be disappointed. Don't get it if that's what kind of sweet you're looking for. This is sweet like semi-sweet. Not super sweet like muscadine or dessert wine. That's not what you're getting. And yes, I like it on ice. I'm the one drinking it. Drink it how you like it. I like my whiskey on ice too. A lot of people say that's not how you're supposed to drink it, but that's how I like it. Y'all, this cauliflower looks so good. Let's see up close. You see how it's getting brown with the onions? I'm gonna crank up the heat just a little bit more so it can brown just a little bit faster. And we got 17 minutes on our corned beef. So let me check on the kale back here. The stems are softening up, so it ain't bad. That's good. I need just a little bit more something. This is some Original Blend salt-free seasoning from Aldi. It's kind of like Mrs. Dash. I like those flavors. It's a nice mixture. Oh yeah. And it helps with the color. Because it's got a little paprika in there and some orange peel. Beautiful. Look at here. Whew. Yep. So that's like our potatoes and onions. We got our kale going. Oh, you know what? I don't know where we put the new trivets. I gotta find my new trivets. I got new trivets and I don't even know where I put them. This is done. I'm gonna sit this to the back. It just wasn't a lot of kale going on. Smells good. Let's go ahead and put some of our salt and vinegar seasoning in here. I'll start with 2 teaspoons. That smells good. Do a little tasting fork. Kale cooks so quick. Ooh, that salt and vinegar seasoning is good in them greens now. That's all right. Garlic infused oil and some salt and vinegar seasoning. I'm out of red pepper, but that's all that's the only thing I could think that I would add. All right, so we're still going with our pressure cooker. We got 14 minutes. I'm sure y'all don't want to sit here and just watch me for 14 minutes. So I'm going to shut it off, and then I will come back after the 14 minutes has expired to show you how beautifully this pressure cooker will cook a 4-pound corned beef.